Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent. And now that this new season is underway, Grant, how critical is it to get off to a good start?
Well, B.A., it's so important, but not the end-all, be-all. It's a long season, plenty of time to build towards your goal. You're going to have some setbacks along the way, but just keep your head down and keep pushing forward.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Leonard in at the 3, and it's Cunningham missing. Here's Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Mutombo. Now Leonard, shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo outside. Drills it from deep.
Now the defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
Rose outside. Here's Gervin. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
On the take, and there it is for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Rose, the pass to Lucas. Here's Gervin. Leonard defending. Now here's Cunningham. From deep, Rose. Rebounded by Pippen. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Over Cunningham. Pippen, no good.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Rose against Antetokounmpo. The steal. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Count the basket.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Antetokounmpo against Rose. Out to Leonard. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo outside. And it's stolen by Rose. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
And the Suns making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And the free throw is good. Now leading by one. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Rose against Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Pippen. Sends it home from three-point land. Pippen's got 5.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. It's deflected. Pass to Drexler. Here's Pippen. They set the screen. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns trailing. Here's Gervin. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Drexler passes to Antetokounmpo. Tries it from the top of the key, and that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Phoenix. To the wing, right side. Lucas passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Malone. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, B.A., that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Pippen.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
New York, again, can't hit. And the Suns shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo with the block.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated. Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So both teams changing it up here. Suns trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. The Suns making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Knicks up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
On the floor for New York, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Thurman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's West. And they pick up 2. West has gotten his first points in this one. And so it's Phoenix with it. They trail by 6. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Now, these two teams were so similar in so many ways last season, both in the standings and on the court. Very interested to find out who has the edge this time around.
Iverson can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The shot, no good. Here's West. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
And the shot's good. Kuzi's gotten his first basket of the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Here's West. They set the pick. Pass to McAdoo. Tries it from the block. 4 seconds left. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Antetokounmpo against Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. The shot comes out. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Brent, he might be a year or two away, but it's all starting to come together for Cade Cunningham.
Well, B.A., the playmaking is certainly there. His vision on the floor, knowing where his teammates are. He's picking and choosing his spots a little bit better offensively to try to dominate 6 or 8 minute sections of the game. So Cade Cunningham is continuing to grow.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that one's good. Cunningham. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. The three is up. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Rose, the pass to Olajuwon. Here's Rose. With some arc. Here's Pettit. Gets the three to fall. Pettit's got his first 3 points of the game.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Mutombo. Here's West. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Gervin. Back to Rose. Here's Olajuwon. Giannis with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Shots blocked. 1:24 left in the first half. Gervin, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Rose outside. Pass to Pettit. Here's Gervin. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pippen, he's checked in for New York. .54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 3 on the clock. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The Knicks, second.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so Rose knocks them both down.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Antetokounmpo for 3. The offensive rebound.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Out to Rose from behind the arc. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Drexler. Here's Malone. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react out and challenge shots.
Expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And now let's... And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Suns. 8-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Cade Cunningham out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Lucas in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Now Wembanyama. Still no points. Over to the wing. Antetokounmpo against Rose. Gervin, pass to Rose. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Rose. And so Rose knocks them both down. Knicks leading by 7. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Malone. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Malone's got 5 points.
I mean, really, this is the evolution, the point-forward concept in full display here tonight, as Giannis is becoming one of the more dominant versions of that.
Rose against Antetokounmpo. Takes a 13-footer. Yep, that one's good. 10 points for him.
A big strength of Rose. He has spent lots of time on becoming a better shooter, and it shows.
Pass to Malone. 90 seconds into the second half now. Out left to the wing. 4 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Mutombo, the pass to Malone. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rose against Antetokounmpo. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one. And that one falls for Rose. And so Rose knocks them both down. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Drexler, still without a bucket. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The ball's knocked loose. Rose outside. Here's Gervin. Here's Lucas. Nails it from 3.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Leonard outside. It's good from about 19 feet. Leonard's got 5.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Cunningham passes to Wembanyama. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Mutombo. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future. Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And Malone gets it to go.
And Giannis showing you we can lead the offense through him.
Suns trail by 8. Now here's Rose. 12 points for him. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Drexler. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Leonard. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That aggressive mindset of his, Leonard putting it on the floor and drawing contact.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Here's Drexler. Pulls it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Steps back and shoots. Pass to Gervin. The 3 is up. No good on the shot.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Walton. No points so far. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. Here's West. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Here's Drexler over Cunningham. And again, the Knicks missing. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike.
We don't need to be in a hurry to beat them. Let's just go with our defense.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Knicks. And it's McAdoo in at the 4. Here's Drexler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Pass to Thurman. Here's West. To the wing on the left. Fires it from 18. The Suns clear it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pettit passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Thurman. New York leading by 9. Here's Drexler. Pass to West. It's hauled in by the Suns. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Phoenix. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take, but Leonard is confident in that range.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. The Knicks making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Suns trail by 10. Rose outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Rose.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. With all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
That one's no good. Knicks leading by 9. Leonard on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Fader on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
There's Cunningham with a 3. The 3-ball, no problem for Cade.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade, just really confident getting into that J.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Driving to the basket. Here's Mutombo. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mutombo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Rose against Antetokounmpo. Fires from 14. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Suns trail by 10. Rose outside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
Antetokounmpo outside. A minute 42 left in the game. Here's Malone. Off target with a jump hook. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Cunningham passes to Lucas. The rebound by Malone. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Pippen. Here's Malone. He's watched by Cunningham. Malone can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Lucas. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's Pippen. Nails the baby hook.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. It's the Sacramento Kings facing the Golden State Warriors. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Bird out there with George. Then it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. George against McGrady. George passes to Paul. Pass to Bird. And that one is off. Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Jordan outside. It's Bird, top of the key. Bird can't get that one to fall. Bird's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Curry. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And here's Bird from the arc. Again, the miss by Bird.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Johnson kicks to McGrady. Pass to Ewing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside Jordan. Paul with the screen for Jordan. It's George on the wing. Bird with it. Three-pointer. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Five on the clock. In the corner, it's Bird. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bird's got a couple of threes now in the first for Sacramento.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now here's Curry. McGrady right side. Fires top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Curry's got 5 now.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. George passes to Bird. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Outside, Jordan. Bird against Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good from Bird.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Johnson kicks to McGrady. Over George. A shot by McGrady, no good. Kings leading now by 3. Pass to George. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Duncan. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Johnson. Back to McGrady. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Jordan the pass to Paul. Bird outside. Launches from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
McGrady against George. Now, here is McGrady. Defense is right there. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bird passes to Paul. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so Bird will bring it up for Sacramento. To the paint, Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. .132 left here in the first quarter. And stolen by Jordan. Thompson against Bird. Over Thompson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. A shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Gasol. To the middle. Pierce finds Thompson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. George passes to Paul. Sacramento moving it around. Michael Jordan on the wing. Rebound by Wallace. Warriors trail by 5. Thomas with it. He's picked up by Paul. Pass to Thompson. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan with some nice D. Kings leading now by 5. Here's George. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Thomas passes to Gasol. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, Gasol. And he makes both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Kings on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. They've got Artest, Ginobili out there with Frazier. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. Frazier against Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
And so he makes both from the line. Warriors trail by 5. McGrady outside. Good D by Embiid.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Duncan with a screen on Frazier. Johnson kicks to Duncan. Here's Ewing. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Frazier scanning the floor. Embiid against Ewing. Shot clock at 5. Ginobili, that's for 2. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. It's deflected. Ginobili with the ball. Frazier with it. Now McGrady defending. Frazier dishes to Love. And it's blocked. Here's Johnson. Pass to Curry. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Come get it, come get it. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry on the wing. Curry from 3.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Pass to Frazier. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Love against Duncan. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 assists now in this one. Embiid sets the pick for Ginobili. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Embiid finds Ginobili. It's a pick by Love. And Ginobili with the 3. Ginobili's got 5.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Timeout called the Warriors. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Golden State moving it around. Marion against Artest. Marion kicks to Thompson. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Sacramento leading by 5. Embiid with a screen on Thomas. Here's Frazier. Chalk up 2 there. He has 6.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Frazier's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Frazier against Thomas. Pass to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Ginobili against Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Marc Gasol.
Just relentless on the floor. Ginobili able to draw the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the Kings making a change here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Joel Embiid. Bird comes in for Kevin Love. Jordan's checked in for Artest. And it's Paul in for Frazier. Thomas kicks to Gasol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And that game against the Clippers, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling good about themselves at that point.
And the Kings making a change here. George is checked in.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Thompson. Thomas surveying the D. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Bird. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Free throw good, Bird.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Bird hits them both. Warriors trail by 10. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Pierce. Nothing on the board. 6 to shoot. Over Bird. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Paul outside. George sets a screen for Paul. Oh, good that time. And so that's the end of the first half. Kings lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man. It's
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Kings.
bench mob.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. Duncan is out there with Ewing. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's McGrady in at the 3, the small forward. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his third foul of the game. Warriors trail by 8. Now here's Johnson. Still yet to score. Here's Curry with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Here's George. That one falls. George has got 6. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Johnson outside. And Curry has it in the corner. Bird pulls it in. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's George. Duncan grabs the rebound. Johnson surveying the floor. Duncan with the screen on Paul. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That's good from Johnson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And Sacramento has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Paul finds Abdul-Jabbar. Sacramento moving it around. Outside, George. And a wide open look for Jordan. Sacramento again missing. Warriors trail by 5. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. McGrady's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
Outside Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Back to Jordan. It counts, and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Ginobili, he's checked in for the Kings.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Johnson, the pass to Ewing. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Bird with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Bird can't hit.
And he keep trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Ewing against Jordan. Here's George. 6 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Kings have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ewing finds Curry. Offline with his 3. Kings leading now by 7. Here's Ginobili. Duncan with the block. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bird. Sacramento again missing. McGrady outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, McGrady.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
That one is no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Green, the pass to Murphy. Back to Green. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by McGrady. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Duncan. McGrady outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Timeout called the Warriors. The Kings making a switch here. Artest is checked in. Gasol finds Thomas. Thompson outside. Gasol a screen on Murphy. And Thompson puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ginobili the pass to Green. Murphy with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. Murphy can't hit. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Thomas. Pass to Gasol. And here's Pierce. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Now Ginobili. Thomas covering. Ginobili the pass to Artest. Mobley sets the pick for Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. Bucket is good. Ginobili's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Pierce. Outside Thomas. Tipped away.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition. Works that one inside nicely.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Sacramento has possession. They've led by as much as 10. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Artest is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Frazier. And it's Jordan in a 2-guard. McGrady kicks to Duncan. Here's Johnson. And Embiid with the block.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Love against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Love the pass to Jordan. His first shot coming late. And it's Artest missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Duncan with a screen on Jordan. Johnson can't hit.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Jordan against Johnson. From 15 feet away. A shot by Jordan, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Inside, here's Duncan. Sacramento grabs the miss. Jordan looking around. Uses the glass to drop it in. Jordan's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Sacramento. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Tracy McGrady.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Timeout, Sacramento. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Joel Embiid. Bird comes in for Kevin Love. George is checked in for Ron Artest. And it's Paul in for Frazier. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard what Rick Adelman was telling his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thanks, David. George sets a screen for Bird. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Duncan. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Leaving no doubt, Duncan gets the rebound and powers that one home.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Johnson. And the wide-open shot from Paul. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Johnson in the corner. Good on the triple. Now just a 2-point Kings lead.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Paul surveying the floor. Lob pass to George, and it's George finishing it off.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Here's McGrady.
Have mercy.
Wow.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Sacramento's ball. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Bird for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Timeout, Warriors.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now Johnson. Back to Thompson. Here's the three. And that's collected by Bird. Kings leading now by 5. Jordan dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Ewing. Here's Johnson. That one drops for him.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Jordan a screen on McGrady. Ball outside. Bird kicks to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Kings. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Poked loose. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Bird, the pass to Paul. Fires for three. Warriors with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ewing. It's hauled in by the Kings. From deep, George. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Drives to the hoop. A shot by McGrady, no good. And the Kings with possession. George dishes to Paul. Jordan outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Bank shot, no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Larry Bird.
Happy Halloween and welcome to a spooky screening of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's hoping all your trick-or-treaters come at halftime. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Orlando Magic. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Baylor in at the small forward position. Bryant against Mitchell. Bryant, no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Here's Weber. The rebound by Robertson. Pass to Bryant. Over Mitchell. Bryant, no good. Here's Orlando. Here's the three. And it's Donovan Mitchell with the three.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Here's Baylor. They set a pick. Lets it go from deep. And the Clippers miss again.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And the bucket is good. Mitchell's got 5.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
To the inside. Oh, deflected. Howard against Robinson. Pass to Robertson. Five on the clock. The shot that time not on target. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Oh, rejected by Howard. Pass to Baylor. Here's Robertson. Now Bryant. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Robertson. Over Doncic. And Robertson gets it to go.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Doncic. 18 feet out. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And here's Bryant outside. Fires in the triple. It's a tie ball game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Edwards with the ball for Orlando. Doncic outside. Screen by Robinson. To the middle. On the wing, Bryant. to the right side. Pass to Baylor. The three. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And there's a 3-second violation. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Nowitzki from outside the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Magic trail by 3. Doncic outside to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic, puts pressure on the defense every possession.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Orlando making a switch here. Towns is checked in, and the second free throw is good. Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires from deep. Towns with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Now here's Doncic. Outside, Hill. Here's Weber. No good on the fadeaway. 1:50 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Robertson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Magic trail by 4. Weber passes to Doncic. There's 1:34 left in the first. Right wing, 6 to shoot. Here's Hill. Orlando again missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Howard. Up and over Doncic. No good. In and out off the rim. Here's Orlando. 4-point game. Blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Robinson, he's checked in for Orlando. Monroe comes in for Doncic. Over to the wing. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Monroe, the pass to Hill. Shot clock at 3. The Magic need to put one up here. Orlando again missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Worthy. Shot from the low post is good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Monroe. Outside Edwards. And the jumper is good.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Here's Robertson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robertson's got 6 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
We've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with Halliburton. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Orlando. And he sinks the second. Here's Archibald. Bryant outside. Pass to Archibald. Here's Mourning. Oh, Robinson with a block. And he gets it back. And here's Bryant outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Orlando. Going inside. Oh, Green maintaining control in the drive.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Pass to Harden. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Clock at 6. Orlando grabs the miss. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Arizin, pass to Edwards. Screen by Robinson. Takes a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Harden. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. Bryant, the pass to Harden. Bryant with it. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. Mitchell comes in for Green. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Howard's checked in. Daniels passes to Bryant. 5 to shoot. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Magic trail by 5. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The open shot by Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Harden from outside. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Inside. It's stolen by Howard. To the paint. And Harden with the slam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Harden from outside. And Los Angeles another 3.
He saw he had an opening, and Harden took it.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. And it's Baylor missing. Magic trail by 10. Here's Hill. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Pass to Baylor. Here's Moncrief. Jacks up with 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
So it's Orlando now. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's Towns. Howard grabs the miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Baylor. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Doncic delivers from range.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Clippers making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Here's Robertson. He's got 6. Howard with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Here's Robertson. It's hauled in by Hill. Magic trail by 8. From deep, here's Doncic. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Inside, Nowitzki. And rejected. Here's Weber. No made baskets yet. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Weber. Doncic on the wing. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1 second left. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we finished off 1 half of play. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they've continued to play well, creeping up in the rankings. Hard to argue that they shouldn't be the number 2 team on this list, Ernie.
You could maybe even make a case for them being number 1, but at the very least, they've shown they're elite. And now let's discuss this game Talk about a strong start for the Clippers.
The defensive effort has been the difference. They're determined, they're creating tough shots, and their intensity level hasn't been matched by their opponent.
Can't score, can't win. Simple, Dr. O'Neill.
I would agree, Professor Ernie Johnson.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Orlando. On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Dwight Howard, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4 slot. And that one drops for him.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Pass to Howard. Bryant outside. Here's Baylor. Nowitzki, the pass to Howard. Clock at 4. They get it back. Kicks it out to Bryant. For 3. Weber pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's stolen. Out on his own on the break. And here's Bryant outside. Buries it from 3. Bryant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Doncic passes to Mitchell. Back to Doncic. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Howard's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Weber passes to Hill. Fires from the wing. Here's Robinson. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Robinson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Bryant outside. Pass to Robertson from the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Doncic to the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Mourning. He's scoreless. Pass to Harden. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And it's all from three-point range. Magic trail by 10. Outside, Hill. Down low. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Edwards, he's checked in for Mitchell. And so he hits both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Nowitzki. Outside Harden. Here's Nowitzki. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Outside Edwards. Takes the three. The triple hits for Edwards.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Edwards. And it's Nowitzki missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. And it's blocked. Here's Worthy. Checked by Hill. A nice shot by Worthy. Worthy's gotten his second bucket. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Doncic outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:19 left in the third. Harden from outside. On target from range. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Daniels is checked in for the Clippers. Doncic passes to Edwards. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Doncic's shot is good.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Harden with it. He's got 11. Robinson with the block. Picked it. Here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Archibald. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Edwards. He has 6. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson, a screen on Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. And no good. Got it off in time. The shot no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action, up 10. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Mitchell out there with Edwards, and it's Hill in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And it's the Clippers on the break. And Robertson gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. That one misses for Howard. Magic trail by 12. Pass to Edwards. Tipped away. Stolen by Bryant. They've got numbers. Tries it from 19. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Hill with the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Yeah, showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Allie, thank you.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Edwards, a pass to Hill. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
On the wing, Bryant, guarded by Edwards. Baylor. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Towns up top. Back to Mitchell. Left side, Edwards. Over Bryant. Shot is good by Edwards.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Pass to Howard. And here's Bryant outside. Now with a rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Orlando Magic. The floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
And he's good on the second. The Clippers lead by 8. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Baylor from downtown. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Weber's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He struggles shooting the
ball. Oh!
Wow! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to Robertson. And here's Bryant outside. Kept alive. Here's Nowitzki. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Bryant, the pass to Howard. 1:56 left in the final quarter. Here's Bryant inside. Checked by Mitchell. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Weber passes to Doncic. Another shot. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And both free throws good for Robinson. Bryant against Mitchell. Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Here's Bryant. Robinson with the block.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Pass to Bryant. Tries to break his ice. Good D by Doncic.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And here's Mitchell. The 3. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Timeout. Magic. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Orlando with the ball. Shoots from the line. Here's Robinson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. So the first one drops. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he makes both from the line.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
So it's the Clippers now. Here's Bryant. Money.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Orlando calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Doncic outside. Can't get it to drop.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
So the Clippers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll see the Golden State Warriors matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. Stephen Curry's out there with Johnson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Ewing. And it's Duncan in at the 4.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Stockton passes to Wilkins. And there's the drive. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Johnson. Dominique Wilkins making his last shot there. Duncan with the screen for Curry. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside for Stockton. O'Neal a screen on Johnson. Three-pointer from Stockton. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here is O'Neal. And Ewing sends it back. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Here's Havlicek. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
McGrady outside. No good on the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Shaq kicks to Stockton. Havlicek outside. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. And Ewing slams it in.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Wilkins finds Stockton. Back to Wilkins. Over Curry. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Ewing. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Stockton down low. Covered by Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Tim Duncan picks one up. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Dumars, he's checked in for Boston.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
Now here's Gasol. Pass to Thompson from past the arc. The rebound by Garnett. Boston trail. Now here's Stockton. And here's Havlicek. Defended by Pierce. O'Neal a screen on Thompson. Pulls from the top of the key. And Dumars gets it to go. And this game is tied up now. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Thomas. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Dumars. Here's Garnett. Outside Dumars. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Dumars gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Thompson for the triple. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Dumars drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Mirovic against Thomas. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Gasol. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Mirovic, the pass to Dumars. Back to Mirovic. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Thomas finds Gasol. Sinks that one from the post. Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Mirovic is out there with Joe Dumars. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Barry. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now, here is Mirovic, following the shot by Patrick Ewing. And Dumars gets it to go. The Warriors trail. Johnson, the pass to McGrady. Curry kicks to Duncan. Here's McGrady. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. McGrady's got his 3rd basket of the night.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dumars got 8 points.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Now McGrady. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Pass to Dumars. Out left to the wing. Here's Barry. Out to Mirovic. Drills it from outside. Maravich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And that's why they call him the Pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Now here's Duncan. Scoreless thus far.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside, Maravich. Fires from way outside. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Curry to the inside. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Wilkins is checked in for the Celtics. Now, here is Maravich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Boston with it. Boston again missing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Pete Maravich. The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And Johnson drops them both. Celtics on offense. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now, here is McGrady after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Johnson right side. Ewing kicks to Duncan. From the baseline. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Boston now. Here's Havlicek. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Sean Marion, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Havlicek. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. Pass to Ewing. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Shaq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Stockton. Garnett the pass to Havlicek. Here's Shaq. Boston again missing. And the Warriors with possession here. Johnson left side. Back to Curry. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Takes the 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Now here's Stockton. Back to Havlicek. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Havlicek's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Garnett can't get it to go. It's a close game here in Boston. Duncan outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound Boston. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Wilkins. And again, Boston with the triple.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Johnson sends the screen for Duncan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Garnett. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That one is off.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson kicks to McGrady. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Pass to Havlicek. Now here's Shaq. He's guarded by Ewing. Was shot by Shaq. No good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Taking a look here now at Boston. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their time.
And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
I'll be blunt, their bench has been a no-show.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. They've got Tracy McGrady. Ewing is out there with Duncan. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Shaq passes to Garnett. Havlicek outside. 6 to shoot. Garnett with a screen on McGrady. Havlicek off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry outside. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 7th rebound here tonight. O'Neal finds Garnett. Outside O'Neal. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Wilkins outside. Unloads from 13. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Wilkins. And the Celtics lead by 4. Duncan outside. Back to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Garnett. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And it's the Warriors' ball. A 2-point game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And so here is Golden State. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. McGrady outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. So it's the Celtics now. The lead is 2. Havlicek outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Check a screen on Duncan. 4 on the clock. Garnett can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Garnett kicks to Havlicek. Check a screen on McGrady. And that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got 10 points. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
McGrady passes to Johnson. Back to McGrady. Johnson sends the screen for McGrady. Launches it. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Hayes, he's checked in for Garnett. Berry comes in for Havlicek. Dumars, he's checked in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Maravich in for John Stockton. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Maravich goes up and lays it nice and easy. Maravich has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Curry, lets it go from deep, and another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Maravich kicks to O'Neal. Shoots over Ewing. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Johnson outside. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Berry. Hasn't made one yet. It's Maravich on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Now here's Pierce. Outside Thomas. Shoots over Maravich. Thomas, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Berry. Pass to Dumars. Boston again missing. Thomas surveying the D. Outside Gasol. Here's Pierce. Thompson outside. There's the 3. Thompson with the 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dumars the pass to Berry. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Thompson puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Hayes. It's Dumars on the wing. Outside, Maravich. From downtown. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Maravich has got 10 points in the game. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Boston on top, leading by just 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a one-point game. Berry is out there with Hayes. Then there's Maravich. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Right side Wilkins. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Curry. It's deflected.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
And here's Maravich for 3. The rebound by Johnson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he drives in, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Hayes. Havlicek comes in for Berry. And it's Dumars in for Dominique Wilkins. Havlicek with it. Lob pass to Garnett. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Listen, this guy's been able to pick and pop or pick and roll. He could write a book on how to finish.
The Warriors trail. Johnson dishes to Duncan. Back to Johnson. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry gets it to go inside.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
Curry's gone 5 of 12 from the field. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Maravich from the arc. Maravich has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Outside, Ewing. On the wing, Johnson. McGrady outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And Boston has possession. Pass to Maravich. And Ewing sends it back. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Johnson kicks to Duncan. Johnson with a screen on Garnett. Duncan outside. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's McGrady, and oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
On its way from Curry for 2. Boston grabs the miss. Shaq's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Stockton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
And he makes the first. Thompson, he's checked in for Curry. And Stockton drops them both.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it's on John Havlicek.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Pass to Garnett. Now here's Shaq. Excellent defense there from Ewing. Johnson against Stockton. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. McGrady outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Celtics with the lead. Wilkins kicks to Havlicek. Left side, O'Neal. Over Ewing. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson dishes to McGrady. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
Down low, here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. McGrady outside. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Arnett surveying the defense.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Timeout, Warriors. McGrady against Havlicek.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And it's sent back by Wilkins. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Timeout called the Warriors. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 6. McGrady passes to Thompson. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. So we see Boston get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with.
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. It's the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls. And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Andre Drummond, and it's Hardaway in at the point. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline, Jay. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Allen on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Hardaway up top, guarded by Payton. Pass to Rodman. Back to Hardaway. Here's Irving, and he buries his first look.
So many different ways he can attack you. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
James passes to Payton. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Driving in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Challenging the defense on the drive. Payton does a really good job drawing the whistle on that attempt.
Both good from the line that time. And here are the Heat now. Hardaway, the pass to Drummond. Now Irving. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Here's Hardaway.
You know, the defense Gary Payton brings to the table is high-level special. He works hard to alter every shot he can, always in good position on D.
A little mid-range shot is up. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Durant. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Chicago with the ball, trailing by 2. Allen outside. The Bulls with another miss. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by James. 3 on 3. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Outside Payton. Pass to Jokic. Over Drummond. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Payton against Hardaway. Over Payton. Hardaway, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's James. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Nice work on the floater there. James has added that over the years and knows exactly when he needs to use it.
Back to Irving. To the left wing. The rebound by Allen. Bulls leading by 4. James finds Davis. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Jordan's checked in for Drummond. Wade comes in for Irving. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Hardaway. Payton passes to Davis. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Off target at the rim. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Jokic with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Here's James. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the King is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
Both free throws good from James. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And it's the Heat with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Wade. Jordan, the screen. To the middle. They still need this. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
James passes to Kidd. There's 1:12 left now in the first quarter. Now here's Simmons. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Pass to Jokic. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Kidd. Simmons with it. Payton covering. Simmons looking around. On the wing, Wade. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Chicago leading. Here's Payton. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got DeAndre Jordan. Also Andre Drummond out there. And it's Wade in a shooting guard. And it's rejected. For three, Allen counted from distance.
This is Allen's shot for sure, and you got to love the quick release and the textbook efficiency of his form.
Here's Wade. No points yet. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Nash passes to Reed. Here's Shays. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Picked by Reed. Here's Shays. Covered by Jordan. For three, Allen. Bulls keep it alive. Here's Petrovic. Off target from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hardaway, the pass to Drummond. Pass to Jordan. Outside Hardaway. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And that one's good. Irving.
The rare assist for Jordan. Good to see that he can drop a dime occasionally.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Shays passes to Nash. Here's Shays. Pass to Petrovic. Fires the three. Hardaway grabs the board. Miami trailing. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. From about 16. Here's Wade. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Second chance shot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Here's Nash. Outside Davis. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And it's Jokic missing. Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside Davis. And again, Chicago, no good. And it's Miami's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Davis. And here's Payton. James deciding where to go with it. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
Not the guy you want to give 3-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Wade, the pass to Durant. Here's Wade. Oh, there's the alley. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Allen. Rodman with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 1:10 left in the half. For 3, Allen. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Oh, AD, an easy target on the lob.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
34 seconds left in the second. Looking to end the run. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got his second basket on the night.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Allen outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Simmons, the pass to Jordan. Here's Wade. Good D by Jokic.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Bulls. They lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thank you for joining.
They have been disruptive and aggressive on the defensive end of the floor. I love the intensity that they played and showed with. I mean, God.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Taking a look here.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nikola Jokic is out there with Davis. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Peyton in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Allen. 3-pointer. Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got his 4th rebound in this one. Heat trail by 5. On the wing, Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
James against Durant. James passes to Jokic. Peyton with it. James outside. The fader. Rebound Miami.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
They get it back. Tries again. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Davis. Here's James. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's Rodman. And here is Irving. Second shot opportunity. It's not going to go for him. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to James. Now Jokic. Outside Davis. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Over Irving. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Hardaway, the pass to Rodman. Payton against Hardaway. Here's Rodman. Pass to Durant for the tie. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments. Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
That one goes in.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Davis. Here's Kidd. He's scoreless. James. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Drummond.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Irving powers it home.
Strong take by Irving, just an explosive leaper.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Here's Payton. Pass to Jokic. James outside. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Hardaway against Payton. Now here's Hardaway. Not a lot of room. And Davis with the block. James passes to Payton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
No good on the free throw. Allen, he's checked in for Chicago. And Miami with a change here, too. Jordan's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
James against Durant. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Kidd. Banked it in off the glass.
Kidd has no issues mixing it up down low. He's a physical point guard.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Heat. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Durant's got 9. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to James. Here's Kidd. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Kidd's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunities.
Wade, he's checked in for Miami. Ben Simmons comes in for Hardaway. Miami trailing. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Screen by Durant. Here's Wade. Great look there, but off target.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
A deep three. And Reed pulls it down. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Here's Shays. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Shays is a guy who excels not just at scoring, but rebounding too, both at a high rate. This guy is a double-double machine.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Wade. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Wade in at the 2.
D. Wade showing you his savvy at work, moving things around and opening up the floor for his teammates.
Here's Shays. Here's Petrovic. And he comes up with a bucket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Outside Hardaway. Out to the wing. Now here's Drummond, guarded by Reed. Pass to Rodman. Here's Wade. And it's all tied up.
Hey, out at the arc, Wade is a pretty selective shooter, so when he goes up, you know he's feeling it.
Wade's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Here's Nash. For 3, Allen. Pure from 3-point range. And the Bulls lead by 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. On the wing, Wade. Drummond with the jam.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Here's Davis, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
The Bulls making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
James outside. Outside Davis. Back to Allen. Drummond grabs the miss. And here's Miami. Throws it up high. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Jokic. Good work defensively by Drummond. Jokic has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. For 3, Durant. And it's Chicago with a board. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Allen outside, fires for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Wade. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Wade is simply one of the very best in the league at drawing fouls.
That one's off. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Payton. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Miami. Here's Wade. There's the drive, and Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Miami making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Here's Durant. Shot clock at 2. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Pass to Rodman. Stolen by Davis. And now the Bulls in transition. And here's James. The teardrop. James, a freight train coming.
And you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Up top, Durant. Checked by James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic. He drops the first one, and that ties this game up.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Jokic passes to Payton. Shot on the wing. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Boy, that's a big-time shot from Payton, too. Willing to step up when he knows his team needs him to.
Durant surveying the D. Off the mark there with a 3.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Davis finds Payton. And here's Jokic. Drummond defending. Jokic against Hardaway. Clock at 6. Here's Payton. No good from outside.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout, Bulls. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
And so here is Chicago. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Jokic. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Timeout, Bulls! Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And so here is Chicago. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Pass to Jokic. Over Drummond. He connects! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall.
That could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Can't connect. And so Miami takes the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grand